Today I'm going to show you how to transition from goblins into a very strong build. So the first thing we've got to do is get goblins out on the field, and we do get goblins out on the field. We are playing the king, so a loss here would be ideal to get that extra bonus elixir. Then we'll be able to have started the goblin farming and get the bonus elixir from the king loss in the first round, which is actually really solid for us here. Okay, we have the 2 giants here, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is go for the 6 trait build with the 2 goblins, and then we'll transition the 6 trait build with the 2 goblins into the 6 trait build, the stronger version of the 6 trait build, which what we'll do is we'll take out the spear goblin and the dart goblin eventually for the archer queen and the wizard. So I do need to be on the lookout for those 2 cards as well as we go here. They're not going to be as important early on, and hopefully none of our opponents go for full clan. All right, there's goblin queen, or there's archer queen there, so we do get those cards immediately, which is nice. I'm going to throw the 2 giants out there right now. I do want to keep the goblin trade in just to keep our goblin economy going, and we'll see. Ooh, this king is just trying to lose on purpose here, I think, which is fine by me because honestly we could use a win right there, and we are able to actually deal 5 HP loss to our king opponent there. All right, so what I need here is executioner, and then we're looking for monk. All right, so the monk is the one card we are missing with this build, so hopefully we can find it in our next round. We might actually lose this round here, which yeah, definitely gonna lose this round here, but hopefully we can take out this Valkyrie at bare minimum. Actually, we're hanging in there a lot longer than I thought we would. We might actually win this round. We did win that round. I don't know how we won that round. 1-star Dark Goggins comes through for the win. So we are going against the opponent who has already been knocked out here. So I'm going to leave my goblins in for 1 more round just to get that extra goblin. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell both my goblins off. So we held on to goblins for as long as possible to help farm that elixir, and now what we're going to do is we're going to transition into the stronger build, which is the archer queen and the wizard. There we go. So now we've taken the goblins out. Actually going to sell the goblins here on the bench, and we're just going to try to continue to upgrade our builds here. There's archer queen. Okay, we got to upgrade for monk there. So we did get a couple of upgrades there, so you can see how valuable it is to actually have those goblins in early game and be able to sell them off for elixir that you need in the late game. So hopefully we can take this win here. If not, we'll just, I think we're going to stay in the game regardless. I don't think we're going to get the win here, but we are going to stay in the game. Okay, we do get another upgrade there. There's the monk. We do get the monk upgrade, which is huge. Probably the best unit on the field. So our opponent was going with the assassin there, but I think with my positioning, I think we're actually going to be able to win this. Here, we should win it relatively easily. We actually knock that Spirit Empress out of the game. So let's see if we can level up our cards anymore. We need to get out of the anti-assassin formation and see if we can level up these cards. All right, so unfortunately, he has the Brutalist trait, which is going to wreak havoc on my monk here, unfortunately. We might actually end up losing this because of that Brutalist trait. Archer Queen is going crazy, though. So hopefully this Archer Queen and the tankiness of our giants got us the win. So you can see there how valuable having goblins early is, and then you can transition into a stronger build. You don't have to keep the goblins on the field the entire time. Sell those goblins for elixir to get the stronger build. Again, our first order of business is to find 2 goblins and put them on the field. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I am going to cycle here as much as possible. Fortunately, we were not able to find 2 goblins in the first round. Even with cycling through, But hopefully we can find them in the next round. We are going to have a dart goblin that we can buy, but I think I'm going to go for the merge and just hope that we can find goblins in the shop as we continue. I'm just going to go for the merge and sell here because this is a smart trade modifier, so any card that we sell is going to help build elixir for us in the future. So I am going to go for the merge here with the musketeer and sell that off. We are going to buy the goblin there. Perfect. We do get goblins in. I'm not sure what build we're going to go for in game. Looks like this opponent here is going to be trying for the 6th trait, so maybe we'll try for clan. We do have a wizard and a archer queen already. We are going to have a 2-star wizard as well, so that'll be solid. Okay, I do like our positioning here, and I do like the cards we have on the field. I think we'll probably win this round with a 2-star archer queen versus all these 1-stars. It should be no contest, and it is. We deal 5 HP damage to our opponent, and we're going to continue to look for, and you see this goblin, I'm selling it, right? I know that I'm not going to need that stab goblin in this build whatsoever, so as soon as I get it, I'm just selling it right away. We're just going to cycle this queen right for now. I could have upgraded that dart goblin, and I didn't. Fortunately, we are going to go ahead and grab the barbarian there. And we will have the Valkyrie next as well. We did take a loss here, which is good for the king. We'll get that bonus elixir. Grab the Valk there. Let's put the Valkyrie in. Let's put that card in. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed to do. Sell that off. Upgrade the queen. Upgrade the dart goblin. Oh, we get a 3-star queen there, which is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. All right, so we did get a couple of upgrades there, which is nice. Unfortunately, my positioning wasn't the best there. So now what I need to start doing, now that we've gone 5 rounds with the goblins, I'm going to start thinking about selling my goblins off to get a stronger build. So we have full clan, a strong build for clan. So the strongest clan build in the current meta right now is Skeleton King and Skeleton Dragon. So that is what we are selling our units off for now. So we're trying to upgrade those cards, obviously. Very nice there. And the reason this is such a strong build in the current meta is because of the Brutalist trait. You have a lot of people that are going for the either Brawlers, which is in the meta, or they're going for the 2 Giants 6 trait, which is in the current meta, and those Brutalist cards really, really help defend versus those 2 builds. Let's see what our opponent has got here. So he has the Brawler build, so this is a perfect build for us if we can just get it leveled up now. Okay, we do get another 3-star there, which is fantastic. And selling these 1-stars in this modifier does not hurt at all. It actually will help us in the next round. We do get another upgrade there. So we did manage to get a bunch of upgrades there. Switch the queen at the last second, and you'll see this Brutalist trait absolutely go to work on his tanky units there. And we should win this extremely easily simply because of the Brutalist trait there. So you can see again how having goblins early game and then selling them off to gain that elixir to get a better build can help you win games. Again, the first thing we have to do is grab goblins, but this modifier is very specific. So we need to put our highest elixir unit on the echo bench so we can sell it for elixir. And we'll have to get goblins in the next round. So this elixir is, or this modifier is maybe one of the only modifiers where you're not just trying to force goblins as early as possible. Let's see, we're gonna sell that off for elixir. And we do get a 3-star goblin there, which is crazy. And if we could put a high elixir troop on the bench, that would be perfect. So I just have kind of a bunch of random units out there right now just because of this modifier kind of. Our 3-star goblin did die instantly there, and we didn't get a single kill, which is insane to me. We had a 3-star there and we didn't get a single kill. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually sell that off. We are going to try to go for... get another 3-star. All right, so very strange start. We've had multiple 3-stars here, which we've sold one of them off, and hopefully we can take out that Dark Goblin. Great. Don't really care if we win this or not. We did win it. We do have the Archer Queen on the spot, so we'll see if we can find the Electro Giant here. That would be ideal. I actually am kind of... don't know what we're going to end up going for here. Hopefully our Archer Queen can take care of business here. Goblin Machine does a good job taking out the Echo Sage there, and I think we are going to get the win here. We are going to get the 3-star Archer Queen here, which is much needed. Let's see if we can find some more upgrades here in the shop. There's Electro Giant, but at this point it might be a little bit too late for that. I'm going to keep what I've got in right now, actually. All right, so I forgot to move my positioning on my Executioner there. I hope it doesn't come back to bite us. And hopefully this Brutalist trait is going to come through big time for us here. I think it did, actually. And we should get the win. He doesn't have Ranger trait on his Dark Goblin, so we do get the win. We take out our opponent there, and our final opponent is going for a Clan Ranger build, I can only imagine. So I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to sell... let's see. Does he have Monk? He does not have Monk. So we are going to sell off those units for now. I don't know. We'll see how this build holds up. He had good positioning there, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, instead of going with for the 4-star Archer Queen, which is going to be highly unlikely, actually, we're going to move it back now that we got that 3-starred. A lot of moving. Actually, we're going to go with a Wizard here, because the Wizard is the last piece we need in this puzzle. We're going to sell off this final Goblin there. We're going to put the Wizard in. All right, there's the Monk. We're actually going to put the Monk on the spot because that is going to be a much more valuable card to get 3-starred. All right, so I did make a switch at the last second. Actually ended up being maybe a bad switch because it put his P.E.K.K.A. on my Archer Queen. But I don't know, that gave my Archer Queen the ability early and forced the P.E.K.K.A. to move. So maybe that was actually a good play there. And I think we're actually going to take this. I don't know. Dark Goblin could be trouble here at the end, but we do end up taking the win there. We are going to get a 3-star Monk here, which is going to be absolutely huge for us. Okay, so I did end up moving the Monk at the last second. Oh, and he moved his Prince. But hopefully the Monk can take out this Dark Goblin in the back. That is going to be a big issue for us. His Prince did hit my Archer Queen, which was not good for us. But hopefully Monk can go, yeah, he's going to be able to take out that Dark Goblin in the back. Archer Queen is probably going to be able to do the rest on her own, and we do end up getting the win there. So again, Goblins early, transitioned into a stronger build later, wins the game. So if you do go Goblins early, don't be afraid to sell those Goblins. Sell the Goblins for more elixir and take that elixir and buy a stronger build. That's why you go for Goblins. You don't have to stick with Goblins the entire game. You sell those off, you go for the stronger build.